to the Cardinal Stadium for CTN's live coverage of high school football. It's a Week 7 matchup with the Cardinals hosting the Osseo Orioles. Joe Young and Howie Shapiro up above the action, and Howie, a team in the Cardinals that showed some promise weeks 3 and 4, but in the last 2 have had a tough go of things.
You know, they really have, and they haven't been able to put their offense together, and they've got a number of points scored against them. So this is something coming into this week of practice. They're looking to clean that up, and here against Osseo, they're hoping to do that tonight.
Well, and the Osseo Orioles just one win on the season, beating Centennial a couple of weeks ago, and they're coming in looking at the Cardinals the same way as a team that if they can get one more victory, it's just that much more positive momentum to carry towards the postseason.
Yeah, of course, Osseo coming off a state championship, lost all their starters except for 3. So they're kind of rebuilding in a way, have a new head coach, and they started out a little slow, and they think that they're progressing, and they're hitting on all cylinders, trying to at least at this time of the year.
Yeah, and they're looking to get the offense going quickly with a receiver who's small but puts up big numbers.
Ron Harmon last week, 8 catches, 146 yards, and 2 scores. That's over 18 yards per reception. So that's a player that the Cardinals are going to have to, their defensive backfield are going to have to be mindful of all night long.
Just 5'8", 156 pounds. On the flip side of the field, young Miles Taylor is definitely not small, and he's made quite an impact in the opportunities he has had thus far this season.
Such a good north-south runner, averaging on the season 4.6 yards per carry, almost 7.5 per carry last week. He comes in at good spots during the game, and they're going to rely on him to try and get some good yardage on the ground. Cardinals want to be able to control the yardage on the ground and mix their passing game as well.
Yeah, they have not been able to get much running game going early in any of their first 6 games. If we see Miles Taylor early will be a question, but it would be interesting to see against, obviously a lot of his touches have come against second-team defenses. It'd be interesting to see him against number 1s out there.
Well, we'll see what Coach Malling has to throw at them tonight. I think we'll see a number of things mixing up here today. We're looking at the second to last game of the season before you go into sections. And
Test 1, 2.
Certainly have a tough one next week against Totino, but they want to come in here against Osseo, 1-5 team, Joe, as we talked about, and see if they can work on what they worked on in practice and try and get a win.
Yeah, a short week before traveling to take on Totino Grace on Wednesday due to the MEA weekend.
There's head coach Ryan Stockhouse in his first year. He was the defensive coordinator at Holy Angels last year, came over for Darren Lamker, who left the program after winning that state tournament to go become the offensive coordinator at Edina High School, Joe's favorite high school next to Southwest.
Brandon Gustafson to kick this one away and get us started. Short kick is going to be fielded just inside the 25 by Karan Harmon, and he'll find room in the middle to get it back across the 40 and out to the 42-yard line. Good field position for the Orioles to start.
Yeah, again, their offense is really starting to click now, and that's something. They've got a big offensive line that you'll talk about.
There's a look at the linemen: Takotz, Jensen, Christopher, Ellert, and Haas. The wide receivers, Karan Harmon and Julian Cavan. Toa is the tight end. The quarterback, Greg Arell. The running backs, Martellius Hughes and Jeff Ekior. They will come with a split set. And Arell under center, handoff. Goes left side for Hughes, and he is not able to get around the corner. Going to lose a couple, and it'll be 2nd and long.
That was Joey Bothwell and a host of others coming over and pursuing to the ball to the outside, and Bothwell wasn't going to be denied. He'd make sure he brought him down.
Cardinals up front: Vadnais, Smith-Hansen, and Spencer Howe. The linebackers, Uriah Scheck, Ness, and Bothwell. In the secondary, Arcilla, Geyer, Merkel, and Gullickson Jernell. So 2nd and 12. Cardinals switching a lot on defense. Run coming right at him for Ekior, and he's out close to the 50-yard line, a gain of about 10.
Again, you get a nice north-south runner getting a little steam moving downhill, and big tackle at the end. But
they'll put him at the 49, so it'll be 3rd and 3 from just their side of midfield. And now Orell setting up out of the shotgun, a receiver either side. And motion is going to make this a longer one. Wanted Harmon on the right side.
False start.
Whistles blow.
Offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains third down.
Making it more difficult on themselves.
Well, Coach Stockhouse said, we're close to putting it together. There is our officiating crew: Dave Lundquist, Tom Houle, Brian Francois, Tim McGowan, and the one and only Brian Walter. We thank Dave Lundquist for wearing our mic tonight. Appreciate it.
And now in 3rd and 8, they'll come with a straight I formation in the backfield. Orell under center. Hands off to the deep back, and Ekiel works his way back to the original line of scrimmage, but it'll be 4th and 3. I'm sorry, that was Martellus Hughes.
Well, Hughes had a little steam behind him, and he was able to pick up some additional yard just by churning those legs. And now at 4th and short, Coach Stockhouse says, we're going for it. Big 4th down situation for the Cardinal defense early on, Joe, and this would be a nice stop for them if they're able to do so. You look at their offensive line. We'll talk about it after this play. It's huge.
4th and a long 2. They bring in an extra tight end, and they're going with a strong side left. They'll try and run that way. He's stacked up right at midfield. Hughes can't escape, and the Cardinals get it turned over on downs. A quick 4 and out for the Orioles, and a hurt player on the field.
Yeah, we have an Oriole down.
I'm not sure if that's Hughes. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's
holding his knee. Not good.
No, definitely not good. We'll see if we can see what happened here. But look at the surge by the defense. This is a nice
absolutely
job.
No room.
That was Merkel just ahead of steam, putting body on body along with Ness. Yeah, and he that doesn't look good at all. And we certainly hope he's okay. But just a great stop for the defense, Joe, and give an advantage now to your offense with good field position coming to see what they can do on their first drive. Well, you'll see the highlights of this one and many others Monday live at 7:30 on Sports Night. I know Brandon Rickert was at volleyball yesterday. Of course, we did a couple of soccer games this week.
We did. Playoff soccer.
Playoffs is right.
More to come on Tuesday.
Yes.
Girls soccer victorious last night. And moving on to face top-seeded Centennial on Tuesday.
That'll be a tough one, but you know what? It's a new season, obviously. Cardinals are getting a win over Spring Lake Park.
Not putting any weight on it.
That's
that
too
is
bad.
A terrible sign.
Yeah, I hate to see that.
Early in a ball game, but late in a season.
Well, and that's the thing. Yeah, early in the season, the Oriole defense played really well, and their offense was sputtering a little bit. Now, at this point of the year, their offense is clicking a little bit more, but their defense is dealing with some injuries. And that's one thing that they certainly can't afford to deal with, any more injuries on this team.
Cardinals set to take over as Hughes is helped to the sideline. They get the ball 1st and 10 from midfield. Good stand by the defense. Tyler George out of the shotgun, sends Tabla in motion. 3 receivers on the right side for Coon Rapids now. Handoff goes to that's Salazar, and he finds room on the left side. He's going to be dragged down just short of a first down, but a 9-yard pickup on first down gets the Cardinals moving.
A nice run by Salazar there.
So look at the Cardinals. Gilliard, Nevesland, Green, Taylor, and Mandyke on the line. Receivers Cameron Geyer, Sam Damus, Carter Geyer, and Jordan Brown. Tyler George, the quarterback, Tyler Sinnell. And George on the run, throws incomplete. Carter Geyer was wide open on the near sideline.
Yeah, as he rolled to his right, he let that ball go a little bit too much on it. But you're right, Carter Geyer was there. No white jerseys around him.
Look at the defense. Amoto, Teenbow, Lisinski, and Williams up front. Lum, Norman, Lanners, and Taylor. The linebackers, Falla, Plumhoff, Yang, and Seelock are in the secondary for the Blackbirds. 3rd and short now for the Cardinals. Out of the shotgun, George, play action, rolls to his right. He's chased, lofts it up, wants Jordan Brown, incomplete, too much on it.
Again, the Cardinals have a couple of receivers open. Carter Geyer also was open. Right across, almost across the middle.
Well, and on the previous play on 2nd down, George really had plenty of room to run for the 1st down.
Now it's 4th and a yard. Cardinal offense looking to see if they can convert here and keep this drive going. Osseo defense looking for a big stop just like the Cardinals had previous.
George tucks, runs, gets the 1st down to the 39. That play just didn't develop properly, and George fortunately able to escape and get the positive yardage needed to move the chains.
Yeah, again, looking for a receiver downfield. George does a nice job of pulling out of a tackle and then getting enough just to move the chains and keep this drive going forward. Head coach Greg Mauling would certainly love the win here tonight if he can get it. And he told me he just wants to see these seniors get a win. Let them know what it feels like to have that taste of a winning in their mouths.
Flag flies, and that's going to be a delay of game.
Prior to the snap, delay of game, offense. 5-yard penalty, remains 1st down.
So penalty after picking up the first down of the evening. They'll go shotgun, 3 receivers right, 1 left is Carter Geyer, or Cameron Geyer rather. Handoff up the middle, and Salazar goes nowhere. It'll be 2nd and long.
Again, nice job by the Oriole defense just to stack that middle. You're going to see a couple of white jerseys come in. Led by Parnell Taylor. A 2nd and long, and these are situations, of course, Coach Mauling does not want to see his team be in.
Play action, pressure, George going down, big sack, way back, flag flies, far side.
We'll see what the official calls. It's a face mask. It's a face mask against the Orioles.
That is preliminary indication,
Yep.
anyhow.
Personal foul, grabbing the face mask on the defense. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. Repeat, 2nd down.
We'll see it again here. You can see the grabbing the face mask, turning the helmet. Yeah, that's frowned upon.
So all of a sudden it's a 2nd and manageable.
Yes, absolutely, and that's what you want.
2nd and 6 from the Osseo 35. Little quick play action pass is complete to Cameron Geyer. Stretches forward to the 30, where it'll be 3rd and 1.
There's a nice play out to Geyer. We'll take another look at it. Just a quick throw to the outside. Cam Geyer does a nice job of moving into the middle, picking up some yards to make it 3rd and very short.
Third and short, they get the snap off. Salazar, the carry, he's got the first down to the 28-yard line.
Again, nice job there. Nice job opening up a hole for him. Salazar able to pick up the first down, keep this drive moving forward.
George takes the snap, rolling right, quarterback option, he'll flip. Salazar gets the corner, bumped out about the 23, make it to 22, a gain of 6.
George waited the last second to flip that ball to Salazar, and it went up kind of high.
A little scary how late he let it go.
Yeah, he let it go late and then just flipped it back, able to pick up some additional yards. Salazar doing a nice job after receiving the flip. You saw George being brought to the ground.
2nd and 5.
Salazar 4 carries for 18 yards on the evening so far. Seeing a lot of him, a lot of Snell.
George straight drop, throws right, pass caught by Carter Geyer as he was being taken down. Another first down to the 14-yard line.
Talk about strong hands, did a nice job of bringing that pass in. Was being hit, and he was able to hold on to that ball with 2 hands. It was a nice job of pulling it down. Quick throw to the inside.
Handoff Salazar. Right up the middle, spinning his way down close to the 7-yard line.
Well, after stopping the Orioles on 4th and 3, Coon Rapids offensively doing a good job of driving the ball.
A little bit of a slow start, had to convert on a 5th down.
Yep.
Or a
5th down. Hey!
Convert on 4th down.
It's 5th and 2.
They had to convert on a 4th down and then got a fortunate, they got a penalty against Osseo that helped him get back in rhythm a little bit. Now 2nd and 4 from the 8. George rolling right, throws, complete, touchdown. No, out of bounds at the 1.
Wow.
It'll be 1st and goal.
And again, a nice catch, just quick throw to the outside, only where he can bring it in. Carter Geyer does a nice job of hanging on to it. He rolls to his right, and there's the quick throw. Keep it to the outside where only he can grab it. The Cardinals are threatening.
And they bring Miles Taylor into the backfield, along with Tyler Snell.
It's the big package.
George between the 2 backs out of the shotgun. Handoff goes to Snell. Muscling for room, and he is not going to make it in.
Just short of the goal line. Hey, I want to give a big shout out to my buddy Mike Shuno, South St. Paul, new watcher, relatively new. Mike, hope you're enjoying the game.
Second and goal, and the Cardinals have options. They'll stay out of the shotgun. George with Taylor on his right, Snell on his left. 2 receivers on that left side. Carter Geyer by himself on the right. Play action they want. Geyer, touchdown. Coon Rapids, he went up and made a nice catch. His 3rd of the drive, and the Cardinals are on the board first.
Yeah, nice catch between 2 defenders to bring that ball in. And Carter Geyer's been the man on this drive. Good job. A couple of nice catches, as you mentioned, 3. And there's the throw right between 2 defenders. Cardinals are on the board first.
And believe it or not, that's the Cardinal fan base. An orange out.
It is an orange out.
They're facing Osseo, who wears orange. Kick is up and good for George. It's a 7-0 lead for the Cardinals.
Now, Cardinals efficient, as you mentioned, converting on a 4th down, getting a much-needed penalty, helping them convert a 2nd and long to a 2nd and manageable. And then at the end game is this pass to Carter Geyer as he pulls it in for the first score of the night. Nice job by George, just a little bit of a look to Taylor inside, and there's the throw to the outside. The Orioles need to make some adjustments on Carter Geyer. because he's been doing a nice job, whether he was really has been tightly covered or not. The Cardinal fans have something to celebrate early on.
Well, it's the fourth time in 7 games at least that the Cardinals have been the first on the board.
13 plays, 5:15 off the clock, a total of 50 yards. The 1-yard throw from George to Carter Geyer for the score. Nothing fires up a defense like a score from the offense when they get back a chance to take the field.
Well, and especially when they were out there for a minute and a half, and we're now down to 4:22 remaining in this opening quarter. Cardinals go with the onside. It's going to get out of bounds. I think Osseo touched it, however. So then it is not a legal procedure, and they will take it. Well, either way, they would have taken it right where it went out of bounds, I suppose.
The ruling is the ball was touched by the receiver. Therefore, they take over where the ball went out of bounds. First down.
Must have been listening to you, Joe.
Well,
maybe he has a feed right up here.
I was going to say, we have his mic. Why shouldn't he have ours as well?
Absolutely.
So the Orioles will take over, full house package in the backfield with 4 guys back there. 1st and 10 from the 40, flag flies, and they're moving backward.
Yeah, and this is not what Coach Stockhouse wants to see.
False start, offense, 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
Penalty on defense, a couple of penalties on offense. Making it now 1st and long.
It's a very rare formation. I don't know that I recall the modified pistol with a full house in the backfield. It's a lot of options for you standing in a group. Now facing 1st and 15. Handoff and a big gain, and breaking loose for a long run is Parnell Taylor, and they're not going to catch him. Touchdown, a 65-yard score, and how's that for an answer?
A quick answer from the Orioles as well, and then missed tackles. That's definitely what caused that. Some missed tackles and the speed of a young man like that, able to get past the second level of the defense and take it to the house.
Well, putting all those bodies in the backfield worked. Confused the Cardinals enough. Good blocking to get the initial hole.
A couple of missed tackles.
And then able to evade a couple of guys in open field. And then they just would not be able to track him down as he ran for the score. And now the attempts here to tie this game up. Dean Lum, the kicker. His kick is up, it is good, and we are tied at 7.
Yeah, Parnell Taylor with a nice run, and again, give credit to his offensive line, did a nice job of opening up a hole to get to that second level. And then he shed a couple of tacklers, and he was able to take it all the way. I mean, look at the blocking up front. They've got a big offensive line, and Taylor able to jump through a tackle.
Once he got to the open field, he was gone. 6 foot, 195. And he stretched those limbs.
He did.
On his way to the end zone.
Their offensive line goes 285, 330, 240, 315, and the lightweight at 220. It's got some beef up front. One play, just 14 seconds to run 65 yards. Parnell Taylor with a nice scamper to the end zone to put his team even with the Cardinals at 7.
Lum to kick it away, 4:08 remaining here in the first quarter. We're all even. Lum, a low line drive that'll skip and roll from the 20. Scooped up by Merkel, trying to find room in the middle. He gets across the 30 and is stacked up about the 32-yard line. Decent field position. And exactly 4 minutes on the clock for the Cardinal offense.
Well, now we'll see what the Cardinals can do if they can answer back after that quick score from the Orioles. But nice job by Merkel to follow his blockers, able to pick up some decent yardage to put themselves in good field position to start drive number 2.
Well, an interesting start. We had the Orioles come out on offense, go 4 and out. The Cardinals, a nice long sustained drive to get to the end zone. Osseo, the one-play response, and now the Cardinals on offense for the second time, starting from their own 32. Handoff goes to Salazar, cuts back near side, nice block out on the edge by Carter Geyer, but that was a pretty good defensive play coming in to break it up by Tevin Yang.
Yeah, Tevin Yang did a nice job. You can see his speed coming across the field to make that tackle from behind. He was looking to cut it upfield. Watch number 20 come into your picture and make this tackle. He's able to use his speed to catch up to him and bring him down.
A gain of 7, though. Very close to making it a much larger one and maybe an answer. Carter Geyer had a good seal on his defensive back. They'll go to Salazar again on second down. He's out to the 40 and stop there. It'll be 3rd and 2.
Well, Cardinals just looking to open holes on the ground. Again, we talked about trying to find that running game and try and mix things up offensively. It's a big 3rd down situation for Coon Rapids. They'd like to keep this drive going. %50 on 3rd down so far, 1 of 2.
Salazar in the backfield with George out of the shotgun. Carter Geyer, the lone receiver on the right. That's where the pass goes. 1st down to the 47. And the Cardinals move the chains again.
The Orioles are going to have to find a way to put a man on Carter Geyer. He's doing a nice job of finding openings, quick little openings, just across the seam.
Quick little slant,
Yep.
Good timing play, good quick pass getting out of the hands of Tyler George. 3 receivers now on the right side. Cam Geyer, the lone man, over on the left side. Straight drop. George steps up, still looking downfield, airs it out. Geyer double covered. It's caught, but out of bounds. Nice play going up to get it by Ryan Garlick. But, oh, sorry, that's wrong side. Adam Plumhoff.
Again, George on 1st down trying to get some big yardage here. He's going to throw this one up.
Ball.
Yeah, he had plenty of opportunity to run that ball.
But you can't throw it into double coverage.
No. Fortunately, he was out of bounds. No harm, no foul, just a 2nd and long now.
Second and 10 from the 42. George, quick throw left side, complete to Geyer. Spins and keeps going inside the 30. He's stripped, but out of bounds. Right at the 28 of Osseo, and that's a 1st down for the Cardinals.
Nice job by Yang to come behind him and strip him the ball, but fortunately for Coon Rapids, it did go out of bounds. But a nice catch and run for Carter Geyer. Just a quick throw again. Carter getting away from a tackler and able to pick up some additional yardage. There you see Yang coming out trying to strip that ball, and he does, but it goes out of bounds.
1st and 10, George straight drop, long throw over the middle. Way too far for any Cardinal, and it should have been picked off by Yang,
yeah,
but
no question.
Right between his hands.
No question that
He
ball.
made a couple of nice defensive plays, and here's a gift, and he's not able to receive. It would have been a touchback.
Yeah, and George is thankful that he was not able to bring that in because he knew he overshot him.
That's 2 throws on this drive that very close to being intercepted. Cardinals fortunate to still have possession. Another 2nd and 10 from the 28. Handoff goes Salazar. Good hole on the left side, stumbles forward to the 24-yard line, a gain of about 4.
Yeah, he gets off the point of attack quickly, but Osseo does a nice job of bringing him down before he can gain some additional yardage. Gets a nice hole and And Adam Lanners able to bring him down.
3rd and 6. George rolling right. Option, he'll tuck it this time. Now flip, and that was even scarier than the first time. But it worked as Salazar dives forward and has the first down.
You got to have nerves of steel to stand in there. You know you're going to get hit.
I thought for sure he was running.
I thought for sure. You knew he was going to get hit. No, he kind of avoided the tackle as well, but a nice job by Salazar to bring it in and pick up the first down.
Ball at the 17-yard line, or 13-yard line. No, it's the 17. Pass bobbled, complete. Geyer, touchdown. Over the middle, they find him again. His second score of the game.
They've been successful at that play all night long so far. And a nice job by George. Stay in the pocket and find him. Nice strike. And the Cardinals score again. Good job to step up in the pocket and able to find Geyer. You talked about it. He bobbled that ball a little bit, able to bring it in, and enough forward momentum to bring himself into the end zone.
A great second effort to get through 2 tacklers, get the last yard or two to get into the end zone. The kick is up and good for Tyler George. Coon Rapids back in front, 14-7 with just over a minute remaining here in the first quarter.
Carter Geyer's having himself a nice half so far. Actually a nice quarter, first quarter.
Now the defense, exceptional first time on the field, not so good second time.
And they'll make adjustments on something like that. But again, a nice job, as you mentioned, that second effort to carry himself into the end zone. But a good job also by George stepping up into the pocket just enough to avoid some trouble. And he throws the strike to Carter Geyer.
It was a good throw. He's made a lot of nice throws.
He has.
2 that he really would like back, but fortunately have not cost him or his team.
Now how important is that drop by Yang that he should have had? Yeah, that's huge. Leads to a score.
Well, and the other one basically intercepted out of bounds. Those two throws, outside of those 2 throws, I think he's been pretty solid. And he and Geyer definitely have the connection working early on. We'll see. Cardinals before tried to go with a little squib onside kick. This time George will put a little more air and spin under it. It's bobbled a little bit and then recontrolled. And returned out to the 28. Great tackle.
Joey Bothwell.
It was Elijah Whitner on the return. And he was upfield from there, turned and tried to go back and around. And Bothwell tracked him down. Osseo will start with it 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line. The field looks lovely tonight.
It does, doesn't it?
All the
hash marks are there. Yeah, it looks good. It's looking good.
The numbers. Handoff and another big hole. Here goes Ekior, and he's around the left side. Long down the sideline, side steps. Touchdown. This one for 72 yards.
Wow. You talk about 2 plays answered quickly. And again, you give credit at first to that offensive line, that big front 5 of the Orioles, doing a nice job opening up that hole, and he didn't need much. I mean, look at the hole he has to run through, and then just gets around to the outside, and he's gone. Nobody's catching him. Urias attempted to dive for his feet.
Kick by Lum is up and good. It's 14-all. Still here in the first quarter.
The Cardinals have to work for their scores. 2 quick ones by the Orioles to tie things up. That's crazy.
And we've talked about it on and off this season. Cardinals have been hurt badly by big plays. Here it is. They get them 4 and out in the opening possession after they did pick up 8 or 9 yards on first down. Cardinals held, forced them to turn it over on downs. But since then, 2 plays, and what's that? 2 plays, 136 yards? 137 and 2 touchdowns. 2 plays, 137 yards.
That's called efficiency.
2 touchdowns.
That's crazy.
That is something the Cardinals must fix.
Well, their first drive took 14 seconds. This one took 18.
Well, it was a couple yards longer.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying,
7 yards
longer. That's what I'm saying.
longer.
One of 14, one of 18. Those are called quick strikes.
Lum looking for a high onside to catch the Cardinals by surprise. That was that looked like a fair catch by Caleb Ness, and it was made. The whistle blew. He didn't get hit real hard, but
contact nonetheless.
Contact is contact, and if he was waving for a fair catch.
Well, the orange out is for leukemia. That you see the tackle cancer as well.
Cardinals will take over 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line. Offense has been able to move efficiently, effectively on their opening 2 possessions and find the end zone. Here they are for the 3rd time here in the first quarter, starting with a good spot from the 39, and this is a quarterback keeper all the way. George will go right up the middle for 5.
He had to look at the field, had to stutter for a second. I'm with the Yimba doing a nice job with the tackle here, but making sure he grabbed hold of Tyler George.
They're going to go empty backfield again.
Let's see if they get the play off.
4 guys off to the right side. Sannell and Tabla along with
they're not going to
Carter
get the play.
Geyer, and that's their second.
That is the end of the first quarter.
That'll do it. The Cardinals will have the ball 2nd and 5 when we start the second quarter. It's all tied up 14-all. You're watching live high school football on CTA.
I've got a job to do today.
I've got a job to do today.
Have a good first day at work, Mom.
Your donations to Goodwill fund job training programs right in your community.
Feels good to start fresh, right?
Sure does.
And like that, you're a job creator.
Back at the Cardinals Sports Complex, about ready to get the second quarter underway. Cardinals and the Orioles tied at 14. And an interesting stat from Harley, the stat master. Osseo, 2 scores, no first downs in the first quarter.
It's crazy. You know, he got a promotion. He's now stat master general. Yeah.
And deservedly so.
Absolutely.
Cardinal defense may want to spend some more time on the bench figuring it out before the Oriole offense comes back. Their last 2 plays have not looked good for the Cardinals defensively. Cardinals offensively, 2 drives, 2 scores. Far more than 2 first downs. 7 to be exact in that first quarter. They have it 2nd and 5 from their own 44. And they are staying with the empty backfield. 4 receivers out on the right side. Osseo not nearly enough bodies over there to cover him. George in trouble, and he's going down. 2nd sack of the game for the Orioles on defense.
Yeah, it took a little bit too long to look down the field, and then he decided he was going to try and get it to the outside, but Osseo too quick on defense for that. Him looking downfield, looking for a receiver, and then he's decided he wants to take to the outside, but Orioles wouldn't let him have that.
So from 2nd and 5 to 3rd and 12.
I loved how Bergen didn't think that he had to go anywhere else to help or help anyone. Because I was like,
3rd and 12 now from the 37. Set up the screen to Snell, and he's trapped in the backfield. Ain't going to lose a couple more. And the Cardinals will be forced to punt.
And nowhere for Tyler Snell to go. You're going to see him just quick pressure by Osseo. But the Osseo white jerseys bring him to the ground.
Adam Lanner's a great job defensively, sniffing out where the running back was in all those red jerseys, dropping him for a loss of a couple more. It'll be fourth and 14. George to punt it away. High, good punt. Fair catch called for and made at the 34 by Karan Harmon.
Now good field
He's that
position.
dangerous receiving weapon. We mentioned the Orioles have not needed to throw the ball yet.
They haven't. Well, Cardinals need to make some adjustments on defense to make sure they keep that quick strike offense in check.
Yeah, 2 plays, 65 and 72. 2 different runners going long distance against the Cardinal defense. They come out I formation, and this time they're ready, and Achior is swallowed up in the backfield for a loss of 2 or 3.
Yeah, nice job by Jack Scheck to come around the edge, bring it down from behind for the loss. Look at number 45.
Oh, that was Aaron Japal, actually. 23, not 33. Drop for a loss of a couple, 2nd and 12 from the 32. Straight drop throw is complete right side to Julian Cavan, and he's got a first down, or just shy of a first down. And it'll be 3rd and 1.
They're just gonna throw that little quick out. Felix and Janelle.
Parnell Taylor now the deep back with Ekior in front of him on 3rd and short. Handoff goes to Ekior, and
he didn't get it.
It's going to be close. He got pushed back. I don't know.
I don't think he
what
has
they'll give him for forward progress.
I think no gain.
Doesn't look like he's going to have it. So 4th down, do you go for it from your own 44?
Well, you've got that big beef up front. You just need that surge. Wouldn't be surprised to see the quarterback keep it here.
On their first 4th down attempt, it wasn't much more than this, and they came up short. They're going to go for it again. I formation. Trying to draw the Cardinals off. The Cardinals stay steady. And now a timeout being called by Osseo.
Yeah, they'll probably kick the ball away at this point. Trying to draw the defense offside. Discipline on the Cardinals side of the ball. Good job not jumping.
It's got to be in the back of your mind a little bit, even though you feel you have the right pieces up front to win that battle. You already lost it once.
You did.
You lost it closer to midfield than you are now. Your defense coming off its first stop.
You can get all that beef moving forward, though. But yeah, I understand.
Your defense just came up with their first stop. You don't want to give the offense for Coon Rapids a short field.
No question about that, and so I think they'll rethink things here and punt the ball away. I believe so.
What you do want to do is go to youtube.com/CTN Studios and check out all the fun we're having here following Coon Rapids sports.
You can find it all there.
Most of it.
Yes.
It's on live when we have that capability, which is most times. Of course, get to this time of year and there's some restrictions for playoffs due to the Minnesota State High School League, but now the punt team is out for the Orioles. Nick Norman standing just inside his own 30-yard line. Gets off a pretty good punt, no pressure there, and a great roll. They're going to down this inside the 5. It's going to stop at the 3.
Wow.
Cardinals will have a long field.
Nobody back for Coon Rapids, so it was a nice punt, able to get the roll they wanted to. And you're right, long field with 8:41 remaining in the half and a 14-14 score.
Yeah, they were protecting against a potential fake and still not able to get any pressure on Norman, the punter, nor was there anyone back to stop that roll before it trickled down inside the 5. .841 remaining first half. Cardinals and Orioles tied at 14. Coon Rapids takes over 1st and 10 from their own 5-yard line, where it was first touched. Handoff goes to Snell. Snell moving the whole pile out across the 10 and close to the 12-yard line. Oh, that was Salazar, excuse me.
Hey, you can get a little help from your friends there. Nice job pushing that pile forward. Miller on the tackle for Osseo, but again, look at the push up front. Good job keeping your legs moving and get a little help from behind.
Gain of 7 makes it 2nd and 3. A little quick play action, pass complete to Jordan Brown. Good block by Cam Geyer. And Brown tried to cut back and just had his feet slip out from under him.
But they
got enough for a first down out to the 27, 28-yard line.
Yeah, and we've
18-yard line.
We've seen Brown make some athletic plays. He's just trying to gain that edge. Good blocking by Cam Geyer on the edge.
So 1st and 10 from the 18. Snell and Salazar both in the backfield. The Cardinals jumped, but were they drawn off?
I think it's defense.
Osseo
Full
clapping.
start.
Go.
Offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
Making a long field a little bit longer. Make it 1st and 15 from the 13. Showing blitz, play action, pass tipped, picked off, and going the other way is Yang. Yang around the corner, touchdown Osseo. He makes up for the one he dropped earlier. The Orioles have struck on defense, and they have their first lead of the evening.
Oh, George put some mustard on that pass, and the receiver couldn't hold on to it. And a perfect tip for Yang as he's able to bring it in and take it around the corner to the house. The pass was a little bit high as well.
Well, I think the defender covering Brown got a piece of the ball before it got to him and tipped it up. Yang full speed around the corner into the end zone. Osseo has a lead. Waiting on a Osseo ball so that they can try and kick their extra point here.
Actually, a player trying to get into the lineup as well.
It's 3 players. It's Nash Jensen at 6'4", 330.
Yeah, he's
that
a
is
big young man.
Large individual. Lum set to put it up. It is through, and it is 21-14 in favor of the visiting Osseo Orioles.
Quick defensive score for Osseo for them to take their first lead of the game. We're going to see it here, and then I couldn't tell if a defender did hit that ball previous to the Yank popping it up in the air. Yeah, it looked like a defender.
I don't think it ever got to Brown.
No, I think you're right.
First time for everyone.
Yeah, well, threw you a bone.
7:04 on the clock here in the second quarter. Osseo with their first lead of the night.
Yeah, it looked like but that was Lum got a piece of that.
And there he is.
Yep.
Line drive, Snell couldn't hold on to it, just falls on top of it at the 26. That's where the offense will take over.
A line drive kick right to him, right through his hands. Now Cardinals like to see if they could sustain a drive here and just answer back.
Well, they've definitely had their time with the football.
No question. 12 minutes for the Cardinals, 5 for Osseo. Osseo really hasn't needed a lot of time to score.
Handoff goes to Snell. They fake the give to Tabla in motion. Gave it to Snell. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
They're trying to draw that defense to the other side, but the Orioles were not fooled.
Out of the shotgun, George on 2nd and 10. Straight drop, looks right, now steps up. He's going to be hit and dropped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long.
Yeah, George trying to step up into the pocket, see if he can find some running room. But Osseo quickly closes it.
And they did put him back about a half yard, so technically a sack for the Orioles, their 3rd. Actually, only their 2nd. The first one was erased by a penalty.
There's Jacour Jones on the sack.
George running for his life, right side, gets around the corner, spun out well short of the first down marker. It'll be a 4th down, and Cardinals will be looking to punt it away again.
Yeah, good pursuit by the Oriole defense, not allowing him to turn it upfield. Norman on the tackle for Osseo. He pushes him out of bounds, but again, he's trying to turn upfield, trying to gain that marker.
Picks up 5, but it leaves 4th and 6. And George will be standing just inside his 20 to kick this one away. Karan Harmon, the deep back, barely got that punt away. Harmon will field it on the run at the 42. But good pursuit there. He didn't have a lot of room, knocked out about the 46 or 47, a gain of about 5.
Cardinals over there on the Osseo side, a little John going on.
High formation for Osseo on 1st and 10 from their own 47. Quick throw complete to Harmon, trying to get around the outside, and good job hanging on for dear life and dragging him down by Tanner Gullicks and Jernell.
Well, yeah, if you're Gullicks and Jernell, you do not want to let go because Harmon has some speed, and if he gets away from you, there's a good shot that he's going to take it to the house. There you see Ness coming over and trying to make sure that if he did get away, he was going to be able to put a body on him.
9-yard pickup sets up 2nd and 1 from the Cardinal 44. Handoff goes to Taylor, looking for room to the left side. Stutters, finds it, 1st down, and more. Stumbling, finally down just shy of the 20-yard line.
He's got some elusive moves, and again, he's just trying to find that right little
He's
spot.
got almost 100 yards
Yeah.
on 2 carries is what he has.
But again, just nice stutter there, and then he's able to turn it upfield. Cardinal defender got a bit of his ankle and able to kind of stumble forward for some additional yards.
So yeah, it's 23, so that would be 95 yards on 2 carries if my math is correct.
That's pretty good yards. 88, 2 carries for 88.
Throw complete right side. Harmon eludes 1 tackler and is down at the 1-yard line. Merkel rather, saving a touchdown, and he's slow to get up.
Oh yeah, and he's holding his knee as well.
That is not a good sign for
No.
the Orioles. Already lost Hughes on the opening
Timeout for an
drive.
injury.
They see the throw to the outside, and
Officials timeout.
Harmon has nice speed as he's able to turn it upfield. We'll see if we can see what happened with the injury. He was grabbing his knee immediately. Merkel had him in control, and you can see him immediately grab that at that knee. Yeah, hopefully he's all right, but they're looking at him over on the far side.
Orioles will have 1st and goal from inside the 1-yard line. But they're concerned definitely right now. 2 of their star players banged up here in the first half.
Coach Stockhouse, I'm sure concerned, obviously, for a number of reasons. There's certainly a good young man, doesn't want to see him get hurt, and one of the key pieces in his offense. Hughes and Karen and Harmon. Karen? Is that what you said? Karan. Harmon. Yeah. 215 of the 314 total yards last week. That's not bad.
66% of the offense. One already helped off the field, not able to put any weight at all on his leg, and now Karan Harmon still being attended to down on the field.
The Orioles dropped their first contest to Maple Grove, then beat Andover and has since lost 4 straight. Lost 36-35 to Champlain Park.
And just like Hughes, Harmon not putting any weight on that foot. Very bad sign.
Yes, no question. No question.
Orioles have the ball, 1st and goal from the 1. They have a 21-14 lead on the interception return touchdown by Yang.
I hate to see that. You know, they've been dealing with some injuries on the defensive side of the ball, but now a couple of star offensive players going out tonight.
Taylor in the backfield behind Ekiyor, the up back. Handoff goes to Taylor, left side. Touchdown, Osseo.
Again, using that size up front, able to push forward at the point of attack. And the Orioles now lead by 2 scores.
Taylor's 2nd touchdown of the game gives the Orioles a 2-score lead. Lum out to make it 14. With 4:09 to play first half, Coon Rapids does get the ball back to start the second, but plenty of time here, and they've got to look for an answer before the break.
Well, they need a little more momentum back on their side of the line. That's no good.
Kick is no good, so it'll be 27-14.
There you see just the short touchdown run by Taylor. The give, and just follows the big guys in front of him. Four plays, a minute 19 off the clock to go, 53 yards. Parnell Taylor, a 1-yard touchdown run to cap off that drive.
Lum to kick it away. Good high kick taken by Snell at the 16. Snell to the middle, across the 30, and drives his man back to the 35-yard line, and the offense will have a good spot and plenty of time here with all 3 timeouts left in this second quarter.
No question. Now the key is for the offense to sustain a drive here.
Something they were able to do on their first 2 drives, which went to the end zone. Since then, a punt, 2 punts, and an interception return for a touchdown.
Bream's in a quarterback. Nate Bream's in a quarterback for the Cardinals.
And he is spun down right at the line of scrimmage on the designed run, 2nd and 10.
Oh, George will come back in. 1 play for the sophomore.
Handoff goes to Snell right up the middle. Not a lot there, a gain of a couple.
So that puts him in a 3rd and long. Something they want to stay out of.
With 3rd and 8. George looks right, comes back to his left, pass bobbled and dropped by Cam Geyer. Trying to set up a little screen, cutting back through the middle, had the blockers out in front of him. I don't know that he'd have been able to pick up the 8 yards necessary, but you have to catch the ball first.
You do. I don't think so as well. I think there are enough white jerseys around there that probably would have prevented it, but he did have the opportunity.
There,
good
though.
Blocking, no question, but he
blockers were there.
Got to bring it in.
And so Coon Rapids forced to punt again here, and leaving a lot of time on the clock for the Orioles offense, which has not needed a lot of time. Oh. This one straight up in the air, and this one fortunately takes the Coon Rapids bounce. That one went about 8 yards from the line of scrimmage in the air. But a decent roll kind of saved.
Yeah, they were fortunate.
Saved the day, and it'll be Osseo ball from their own 41.
There you see the time remaining in the first half, 3:11. The 27-14 defense.
Cardinals going to be called for encroachment.
Encroachment, defense, 5-yard penalty, remains 1st down.
You certainly can't have that. You give him a 1st down short.
Arrow under center. Ron Gray is the new wideout on the right side. Handoff.
That's a hold.
Goes up the middle to Jordan Valencia.
That's a hold on the Orioles.
Or Aaron Japal, I apologize.
Holding. Offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat, first down.
So it went from 1st and 10 to 1st and short, and now to 1st and long. It'll be 1st and about 15. Pitch running right is Taylor. Hit as he gets to the corner and forced out of bounds as he crosses the 40-yard line, a gain of about 5.
Shane Vadnais coming over for the Cardinals. He's going to take him out of bounds. Merkel missed the first hit, but Vadnais bringing him out. And that was close to taking him out of bounds. No, he got it before. He got it before he went out.
2nd and 10 now. Straight drop. Arrow throws left. Pass is complete to Julian Cabot, who cradles it right at the ground. Pickup of about 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Now, big 3rd down for the defense here if they can stop them. They can ill afford, can the Cardinals, to get allow Osseo to put any additional points on the board before the break. See the time, just a little over 2 minutes. 0 for 2 on 3rd down for Osseo.
Quick drop throw is complete on the right side to Gray. He's got the 1st down to the Cardinal 41.
Allowed Gray to get to the inside on that slant. Dylan Davis on the tackle for Coon Rapids, but Davis allowed him to gain that inside. Keep this drive moving forward.
On 1st down, handoff goes to Parnell Taylor, running left, gets around the corner, shakes the tackler as a 1st down, and is forced out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, Cardinal defense have got to find a way to play that edge, because he's been able to gain it just about every time he's touched the ball. He'll pick up an additional 14 there, but good job blocking on the outside by the Orioles, but Cardinals defensively not able to get a red jersey over there. 5 carries, 108 yards, and 2 scores for Parnell Taylor so far tonight.
1st and 10 from the Cardinal 27. Straight drop, Arrow pressured and sacked back at the 36.
Adam Ness coming from his inside linebacker position to get the sack for the Cardinal defense.
Timeout. Coon Rapids, their first charge, timeout.
Our Cardinals will call a timeout here after the sack, make it 2nd and long.
See if their defense can get a hold here and leave them a little bit of time on the clock. 88 seconds remaining in the 1st half.
If you don't follow us on Twitter, please do. That's a tweet. Twitter.com/CTN Coon Rapids. Make sure you follow us. You'll find everything that's going on in the CTN area.
Osseo Orioles facing 2nd and 15 from the Cardinal 32. They have a 27-14 lead. Second and long. Arrow throwing on the run, incomplete, intended for Gray. That pass really not anywhere close to being catchable, as Arrow was under more pressure than he expected. Now 3rd and 15.
Yeah, good job from the Cardinal defense to pressure him. As 3rd and long in this situation, clock stopped with 1:24 remaining in the half.
Well, I think regardless, it's 4-down territory.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
You're not going to punt from here. You certainly don't have unless I miss something, have a field goal kicker who's going to kick it 50-plus in high winds. They're going to say timeout, Coon Rapids.
Timeout, Coon Rapids. Their second charge, timeout.
Must have seen something
Yeah.
they didn't like right at the last second.
Yeah, some misalignment defensively, maybe.
Like to have that timeout in your back pocket still after getting the clock to stop via the incomplete pass, but
Nonetheless, Cardinals going to talk about it. Everybody having a good time here at the complex.
Third and long now for the Orioles. Arrow straight drop, deep drop, setting up the screen. It is complete, and Ekior turns the corner. He's got the first down and more. Touchdown, Osseo.
Oh, there's a great block right where he caught it as well to spring him. And with little time remaining here in the first half, Osseo will increase their lead. Just a quick little throw. Watch the block here on Urias.
They now have 4 offensive touchdowns. They have 1 snap in the red zone.
Crazy.
1 snap inside the red zone, 4 offensive touchdowns. That one only medium distance at 32 yards. The other one's at 65 and 72.
20-point
Kick is
lead.
up and good, and a 20-point lead, 34-14, and we haven't reached the half. 1:13 to go here in the second quarter. Cardinals will get a chance on offense.
Well, Cardinals,
and they will get the ball back to start the second.
and able to score in their first 2 drives, but not since. Again, the block on Urias was the key, as he's able to spring him around the edge. And look at the size of the offensive line for the Orioles.
And how well they get upfield.
Yeah, good job kicking out.
I have a tough time seeing some of those guys. I mean, I wasn't paying that close attention. It's not my job. I don't wear stripes. They've never worked for me.
No.
However, seems like there are some awfully big boys pretty far downfield.
Yeah.
For a pass. And they got downfield quicker than I would have expected. A short kick returned well out to the 39 by Urias. 1:09 left on the clock.
Let's see what the Cardinals offensively will do here with a short amount of time remaining in the half. Offensively, the Cardinals started out well in this contest, but have not been able to answer back.
Well, now with short time, just 1 timeout. Tyler George out of the shotgun with 4 receivers. Handoff goes to Snell, right up the middle, short gain as he's dragged down at the 42. It'll be 2nd and 7.
I see Norman on the tackle after the short gain.
Pass is low, incomplete. No, they're going to say he did catch it. Just across the 45 to the 46. It'll still be 3rd and 3 from there. Quick pass, and that'll lose yardage, 4th down.
Brown on the catch, but
Coon Rapids, their third and final timeout of the half.
Cardinals calling a timeout with 21 seconds remaining in the half.
What do you do here? Fourth down, I mean, I think you have to go for it down 20. George has not had the kind of time he would need to set up in the pocket to launch one downfield, or at least to give receivers any chance to get downfield. You don't want to leave this Osseo offense any opportunity.
Oh, they're going to punt the ball. The last thing you want is a special teams return here in this situation. So they're going to punt the ball away with 21 seconds remaining on 4th and 4.
George pulls down the high snap, high short punt. Almost winning the stance.
So you see the time remaining.
Where are they going to mark it out?
We'll see if the Orioles decide.
They're going to mark it out. That's a net punt of 3 yards.
We'll see if Orioles want to take a shot for the end zone. Good field position, but not a lot of time left, but enough time to see if they can take a shot for another score before they go in at the break.
They do have 2 timeouts at their disposal.
Officials talking about a few things before they get the ball set.
High formation in the backfield. Errol will hand off. Parnell Taylor looking for room left side, and will find about 6 yards. Osseo will take a timeout.
Timeout, Osseo. Their second charge, timeout.
8 seconds left.
Miles Taylor on the tackle for Coon Rapids. See, with just the 8 seconds left, the way that Osseo has been scoring quickly, Cardinals defensively have to be so concerned they can't let that little seam open up. Got some pretty good athletes on this Oriole team.
With 8 seconds left, they will have the ball at the 40-yard line of Coon Rapids. See, their big yardage has come from runs.
Yes.
And typically you look at it, you want to try for the end zone, you want to throw the ball in this situation, but the way they've run, Errol throwing it deep on the right side. Taylor made the catch at the 1, and they stopped the clock with 0.5 of a second left. It's a great catch by Parnell Taylor.
That's a great catch, but
their third and final
I'd like to see where that clock was.
Stopped with 0.5 of a second left. And the Orioles, an opportunity to extend that lead.
As you mentioned, great job going up and getting that football.
Oh, he lost
Oh,
that.
yeah, that ball came out.
That should have been incomplete.
Yeah, the officials didn't see it, but coming around, you can see the ball coming out when he comes down to the ground, because he lands on top of a Cardinal player. That ball touches the ground.
Oh, yeah, that ball's completely out. Huh.
Yeah, the ref can't see it. He's shielded from that, but No question about that. Ball out.
Fortunate bounce for the Orioles as they are set up first and goal. Last play of the first half upcoming. Ekiyor the carry and a touchdown for Osseo.
That's too bad. 40 points put on the Cardinals here in the first half. Not a tough job to get to the end zone there for the score. This extra point will end the half.
Extra point is up and good. It is a 41-14 lead for the Orioles as we reach the half. We'll take a break. Be back with first half stats and highlights after this. You're watching high school football live on CTN.
I will not be news today. I will not make another push to be the first man in space with frosted tips and a puka shell necklace. And I will not go viral when my terror is caught on camera when I finally realize that in the vacuum of space, no one can hear you sing. I'm Lance Bass, and I will not be trending today because there is a much bigger story that needs to be heard.
Drum major Raven Button, for the last time after 3 years, is your band ready? You may take the field for your halftime performance. performance for our outstanding senior class. We would like to offer a sincere thank you to Raven Buckman, Joseph Bouchelet.
Kids will spend 57 minutes making me go splat.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes, twice a day. They have the time.
Hey Minnesota, it's election year, so let's get ready to vote. mnvotes.org can help. First, check if you're registered to vote at your current address. If not, register to vote online. Then, check out your sample ballot and learn about the candidates and issues. Use the polling place finder to see where you vote. Or avoid the polling place by voting early, before Election Day. Request your absentee ballot online. Your vote starts at mnvotes.org.
Welcome back to the Cardinal Sports Complex. The family of longtime soccer coach Fred Adkins being recognized at half. A hard first half for the Cardinal football team. Some very good things in the first quarter. They moved the ball effectively on offense. They found the end zone the first two offensive drives. However, 2 huge plays and 34 unanswered points.
Big plays have hurt them all season long, and it's continuing to hurt them tonight. And, they've got to make some adjustments. But it's a huge lead for them, and coming back into this game, you're right. They started out well. They had a couple of their first 2 drives scoring touchdowns. Couldn't do anything after that.
Yeah, and Osseo, both times the Cardinals got to the end zone, the Orioles responded on the very next play from scrimmage. They get it to Carter Geyer, and then it's Parnell Taylor going 65 yards for the touchdown. They throw it complete to Carter Geyer, and he makes a great play to get his second score of the game. And then it's Jeff Ekior going 72 yards for the touchdown to even the score at 15. And then they also got a interception return touchdown in there as well for Tevin Yang. That gave them the lead. They had a couple more scores. Great catch and run by Ekior. And then Ekior, the carry at the end, his 3rd touchdown of that first half. And look at the yardage.
Ouch. 323 total yards of offense for the Orioles in the first half, 128 for the Cardinals. But, again,
And you wouldn't think that it's the team on the right that has held possession of the ball for 75% of the contest.
No, and has 3 more first downs than the opponent, and Osseo with that big lead. Turnovers, just one in the first half for Coon Rapids, nothing by the Orioles. So adjustments here obviously need to be made, and they want to see what they can do about getting back on the board and getting their offense going once again. But defensively, you have to make the stops.
Yeah, and they have not been able to do that. Another big play down to the 1-yard line in the final second. They punch it in with Ekior to really boost that lead. 27 points, their advantage. Coon Rapids will get the ball to start the second half when we return after this on TTN.
This is the moment I knew. His future had no boundaries.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
Back to the Cardinal Sports Complex, just about ready to get this second half underway. Coon Rapids set to receive, and they've got a tall task ahead of them, trailing by 27. 41-14, the advantage for the Osseo Orioles. 34 unanswered points after the Cardinals went up 14-7 in the first quarter. The Cardinals were lined
We're
up
on the wrong side of the field. Yeah. It's a good omen, maybe. Well, they surely like to do something with this first possession here in the second half. No question about it.
Lum to kick it away. His leg has gotten a workout. Kick is going to bounce and get past everybody. Offerdahl back to get it and just lay on top of it inside the 10-yard line. And the Cardinal offense will have a long field to look at once again.
Again, just miscommunication on special teams for Coon Rapids, allowing that to happen. About 90 yards to go to see if they can get a score.
92.
I thought they said
91.
10 yard. Oh, at 91.
It's at least at the 9. It's hard to tell. It's so far away. That eye exam still scheduled.
Need me to take you?
1st and 10 from the 9. Beam in at quarterback. He runs right back into the line. No gain. Nate Bream's in for 2 snaps so far. They've been the same play and the same result. No gain. 2nd and 10.
They're not full of defense there.
Tyler George stepping back in. George with an empty backfield. Chase to his left. Trying to cut back. Eludes one tackler. Trying to get around the corner on the far side and does escape out of bounds after a short gain, able to turn a possible sack into a positive gain and a 3rd down upcoming for the Cardinals.
Ran a long way east and west, but not much north and south, or north anyway. It makes 3rd and long.
3rd and 8 from the 11.
3 of 8 on 3rd down for Coon Rapids so far tonight.
Cam Geyer, the lone receiver on the left side. 4 receivers on the right, and the Cardinals moved. No flag. Pass is incomplete, intended for Jordan Brown. And the pass behind him, and the Cardinals will be forced to punt after a quick 3 and out to start the second half.
We had a couple of receivers there. It looked like Brown was the intended receiver, but Cam Geyer also crossing.
Cam Geyer was also there. So Tyler George will be standing in his own end zone as he gets set to punt this away. Parnell Taylor, the deep back, standing at the Cardinal 43, kind of dropped it, able to get it away just barely high, and it'll take a great Coon Rapids bounce across midfield and into Osseo territory where it'll die at about the 44. So pretty good result after a little bit of a shaky snap. And
yeah, he was fortunate to get away. That'll give the Orioles some good field position here to start their first drive of the second half. And they've been efficient, no question about it.
Errol under center. I formation behind him, receiver either side. Quick throw right side is incomplete. Behind the intended receiver, Gray.
Well, we seem to be successful on that play tonight. That's just a little miscommunication between receiver and quarterback.
tight end on the right side. Handoff goes to Parnell. Taylor had some positive yardage and backed up, and this is actually Jupal had some positive yardage and then turned around and is going to end up losing yards.
We're going to see it. We're going to see it there, just trying to run into the middle of that pile and then going backwards. Cardinal defenders doing a good job of keeping them contained. Oh, they'll give him that play it as for momentum there.
Still a loss of 4.
Yep.
Set up second and or third and 13, I guess. Either way, third and long. Coon Rapids defense needs to come up with the stop. Arrow throws left. Pass is bobbled but complete, well short of a first down. That's Julian Cavan on the far side.
Davis on the coverage.
4th and 8, a punting situation. Only the second time the Orioles have had to punt the ball. And the first one by Nick Norman down at the 5-yard line. High snap. Norman has to jump up to get it, but gets away a great looking punt. It'll bounce. Merkel touched it, has to fall on top of it. Inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. He's fortunate he was able to get back on top of that.
Very much so.
A lot of white jerseys there.
Yeah, and makes it another long field for the Cardinals here to start their second drive of the second half.
And certainly what he was thinking is try and keep it from getting any deeper.
Correct.
Into Cardinal territory, but very scary moment there until he was able to re-secure it. So Cardinal offense back on the field. They will take over 1st and 10 from their own 14.
Well, George had that nice first quarter, but haven't been able to put the numbers together since.
George rolling to his left, lot of pressure. Rolls back to his right, drops the football. And was he able to get back on top of it? Yes, he was. But talk about scary moments and a huge backup now back inside their 5.
Oh, the athleticism of that Oriole defense was chasing him from side to side. You're going to see it here. So you get 3 white jerseys coming after him, and he's going to try and get that left. Just lost the control of the ball, and he was so fortunate that he was able to pick that one back up.
At the 5, so 2nd and 19. George standing inside the end zone. Straight drop, throws over the middle, wants Carter Geyer, incomplete. Just a little bit too far, and it'll be 3rd and very long from very deep in their own end.
Yeah, he had both Carter and Cam crossing in the middle, but not able to hit his open receiver. Carter Geyer had a step on the defender, but the pass just couldn't get there.
Third and very, very long. George looks left, throws back to his right. Pass complete to Carter Geyer. He's swallowed up just across the 10-yard line, and the Cardinals forced to punt again from deep in their own end.
Again, a good adjustment by the Oriole defense on Carter Geyer, because Carter was having his way early in that first quarter. But nice job by the defense just to make sure they knew where he was, and then 3 Oriole defenders bring him to the ground.
So George about 5 steps deep into his end zone to punt this one away. Taylor standing at the 45, ready to accept it for the Orioles. High snap, able to bring it in. Good punt, though. And that'll take a great Cardinal roll. Adam Ness will escort it to the 39.
Well, you see 6:24 remaining in the third quarter. So far, neither team able to move the ball on offense yet here in this second half.
So the Orioles take over from their own 39-yard line, a big lead, 6:25 to play, third quarter. Last possession, they're only their second punt of the evening so far. Arrow under center, offset I formation. Pitch goes to Taylor running right. Taylor trying to get the corner, slips through an arm tackle and makes a couple of yards up. Cardinals had him surrounded in the backfield, just couldn't complete the deal.
Have an injured player, injured Cardinal? Or is that, no, I can't see who that is. And that's just a nice job of stepping through a tackle. And then there's a big collision on the sideline.
And it's a Cardinal player.
Yeah, can't see who it is.
In some obvious pain, and that is definitely not good to see. Is that Nick Urias?
Or is it Scheck? I can't really tell.
No, Urias is standing up,
no,
so it's not number 5.
It might be Scheck. We'll see it again. Well, there's Scheck coming through your picture, and yeah, it's Jack Scheck. So we certainly hope he's okay.
Grabbing at his arm right away, and that he came down hard on his shoulder, and hoping that is not serious. You talk about losing leaders. Scheck certainly one of the leaders on defense for this Cardinal squad.
We certainly hope he's okay.
We'll take a short break while he's attended to. Be back with more from the Cardinal Sports Complex after this.
They say that when you're facing extreme danger, your life flashes before you. If you think that's sad, consider facing it before you even have enough life to flash before your eyes. Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Deaths and injuries can be prevented by using the right car seat. Visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat to know what is appropriate for each age and size.
Back at the complex, Scheck being loaded onto the cart. And we wish him the best. It looks definitely like an upper body injury, shoulder, collarbone.
Waving to his teammates.
And we certainly, he's waving, keeping his, but that's,
they're not moving his arm.
Definitely concerned. Pitch goes to Parnell. Taylor reverses field, able to get some blocks around the right side, and he's got a first down. Late flag comes in. As it stands, it'd be a first down at the Cardinal 48.
Illegal block in the back on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat first down. Correction, repeat second down.
There you go. Backs him way up to the 35.
Well, he's elusive too, just getting away. He's going to reverse field and try and gain that edge. He does a nice job of getting some positive. There's the block in the back.
No question about that. Can't argue that one. So it'll be second and about 15 from the 35. Out of the shotgun. Arrow drops, looks to his left, pressured and sacked and swarmed under by a sea of red jerseys, a little fired up since seeing one of their emotional leaders carted off the field.
Spencer Howe on the tackle, just a nice job of the defense getting through, and Howe wasn't going to let go of him, spun him to the ground for the loss. And that puts it at third and a whole bunch.
Not a lot in the playbook for third and a whole bunch.
No. 23, third and 23.
Two of 5 on third downs. None of them have been for 20-plus yards.
No.
However, third and 23, Arrow, straight drop, sets up the screen, complete. Ekior evades one tackle, evades another. He's tripped up as he gets close to the original line of scrimmage, but still fourth and very long. You'd have to imagine the Orioles are going to bring the punt unit back out.
I would think so. You know, with this healthy lead, yeah, they're definitely going to punt the ball.
Man, they do have some big boys in
Yes.
those white jerseys,
Oh,
don't they?
yeah, their offensive line is really big.
This is not Norman punting this time. Tried kind of a sneak punt. Good return by Merkel, caught it on the run, able to gain some positive yardage. Not a lot. Good downfield coverage, but Coon Rapids will take over with decent field position from their own 40-yard line.
Yeah, Merkel looks to be hobbling just a little bit after that tackle. He's a tough young man. He's not going to let it affect him. Colonel offense trying to get something going with 3:48 remaining in the third quarter, down 41-14.
Hey, keep talking! Keep talking! Pass here! Watch the bubble in! Chester!
Out of the shotgun. Quick throw, incomplete. Looking for Snell right side. He would have lost yardage on the little screen pass. Well defended.
Yeah, those are one of those plays where you're better off dropping.
Adam Lanner's right there. Put a pretty good hit on him. Straight drop. Throw, and that's a little short, but Brown is there to get it anyhow and fighting for an extra yard to the 30.
Did a nice
job of coming back to the ball.
Yeah, just adjusting on the ball and making the catch.
This one's underthrown a little bit. Jordan Brown made a nice adjustment. Is that his first target, second target?
I think it's second.
Of the game?
Yeah. But yeah, watch him come back, wait on it, and bring it in.
So 1st and 10 from the Oriole 30.
Third. 3 for 34.
Quick throw, complete to Cam Geyer, and he dives forward to the 22, a gain of 8.
And just the quick throw to the outside. And you saw a little bit of a bobble, but able to bring it in.
Hand off to Snell. Snell goes nowhere. It's third down.
Nothing there, just stuffed in the middle. There you see the time remain. 3rd and 3. Obvious 4-down territory.
Yeah, I think you're pretty much at 4-down territory everywhere on the field now. Carter Geyer, that pass a little bit behind him, not able to bring it in.
Yeah, he could not bring that one in. it'll be 4th and 3.
Obviously a big play for the offense coming up here for Coon Rapids. We tick down towards the final minute of this third quarter. They trail 41-14, 4th and 3, empty backfield. Snell, the man in motion. George throws right, looking for Snell. It hung up there, but got there before the defender. It's a first down at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, it was fortunate for the Cardinals there wasn't a defender over there because that ball hung up a long time. But Snell able to make the play on the ball. I mean, just a lot of air under that ball.
Right just in front of Tyler Seelock, who was there for the immediate tackle. Throw is picked off at the goal line. It's Yang again, and he's out to the 11. No, it was not Yang.
Nope.
This time it was 22, Jordan Valencia,
32,
right on the goal line.
32.
I'll get it right eventually. Adam Plumhoff.
There you go.
Plumhoff had the other one. He was the one that had the pick out of bounds.
Yeah, just that pass overthrown. Carter Geyer there was had the space.
They missed 2 interceptions early in that first half.
Making up for him.
And both of those who had lost them, Plumhoff made the catch, but it was out of bounds. And then Yang dropped the one in the end zone. He later caught one and returned it to the end zone. And now Plumhoff with the interception at the goal line, and Taylor fighting off tacklers, dragging people out as far as the 30-yard line, a gain of 18.
Well, you can't tackle him high. That was the key. Got away from strong runner. Was able to turn it upfield. And again, there's trying to tackle him high. Not going to get it done.
It's a nice night.
Yeah, 8 carries, 140 yards, 2 scores.
Yeah, you'll take that
Any
typically.
day. Yeah, you still have a whole quarter to go.
17 yards a carry.
It's not bad.
It's all right. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Osseo will have the ball when we start the fourth. They're up big, 41-14. You're watching Cardinal football on CTN.
It's a beautiful day out here. Sunny today with light breezes, giving way to clouds in the afternoon. We could see some light precipitation to moderate precipitation later on, followed by powerful storm-like conditions. 90 miles per hour winds are expected. Authorities are asking everyone, stay indoors. Come on, that's it. Let's go.
Band trying to get the crowd engaged here. But the Orioles have the ball to start the fourth, and they've got a big lead at 41-14. They do that full house modified pistol handoff. Goes to Ekior, and he fights his way out to the 35 before the whistles sound.
Look at him, that 5-yard gain.
He's had a nice night, too.
He has as well.
A couple of rushing touchdowns and one on the receiving end.
Yeah, 6 carries, 85 yards in those 2 scores. Not bad.
Interception for touchdown.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Take that. Handoff went right side to Aaron Japal. He goes nowhere, but it'll be 3rd and 5 for Osseo. Not real concerned at this point of every little play, but I think, you know, at this point, they want to play conservatively, make sure they hold on for the win, but their biggest concern right now are their 2-star players over on the sideline.
Well, yeah, no question about it. I think they play at home, I believe, against Blaine next week to finish their season.
Martellius Hughes had a 9-yard gain on the first carry of the ball game, and then it went for it on 4th and 1 on that opening drive, and he twisted his knee a little bit. Has not been back since. And then later we saw top receiver Karan Harmon go down with a knee injury after making a pretty impressive catch that put him down at the 1-yard line in the final second of the second quarter. But he has not been back since.
No.
And neither put any weight on that on their foot after being play being stopped. And now we've got the punter in. They got all set up, but Chia wasn't there to punt it. Now he is, and whoa, did he punt it. Good boot.
He boomed it.
Taken by Merkel from the 22. And good downfield pursuit again, a return of about 10 yards. Cardinals will set up from their own 32-yard line.
That was Merkel on the return. Coon Rapids with 10-15 remaining in the contest, again trying to get their offense going. Haven't scored since the first quarter.
Van Holsen will take over as the quarterback on 1st and 10 from the 32. Handoff goes to Salazar, and he's out to the 35, a gain of 3.
Able to find a couple of yards. Give him 3, you mentioned.
Van Holsen looks right, throws, pass complete to Jordan Brown. A nice job stopping up, keeping his feet, and turning upfield to gain another yard, but it'll be 3rd and 4.
Well, Cardinals not wasting any time to get up to the line.
Well, they need a whole lot of things to happen in a big hurry, and
There's a first down.
Orioles to jump. That'll give them a free
defense.
first.
5-yard penalty results in a first down.
Take it. He's a pro on that mic.
He is. He must have done
concise.
this before. Good crew here. Dave Lundquist wearing our microphone.
So 1st and 10 out for the Cardinals from their own 44-yard line. Van Holsen looks left, pumps, throws, incomplete. Trying to hook up with Salazar out of the backfield.
Yeah, that pass shortened into the ground. Had Salazar coming out of the backfield, would have picked up some positive yards, but just couldn't get it out to him.
And I'm a little surprised to see Tyler George not out there lined up as a receiver. We've seen him be successful out there.
We have.
2nd and 10, handoff goes to Salazar, running left, tries to cut up, finds a little bit of room, now spun around after a gain of about 4, and he'll be stopped up. It'll be 3rd down.
Again, Salazar just trying to step out of that tackle. Just couldn't get away from the defender. Carries, 59 yards for Jalen Salazar on the evening.
3rd and 6 from the 48. 3 receivers on the left. Carter Geyer, the lone man on the right. That's where they try to go. Passes low. Incomplete. 4th down.
Yeah, we've the last couple of passes been into the ground by Van Holsen.
And it looks like Cardinals will bring the punt squad back out. Tyler George standing at about his own 32. Whitner, the deep back, and this one won't get to him. Spins around and up into the Osseo fans.
They're fighting over that football.
Cleared out the Osseo cheerleaders.
Yeah, it did.
See where they mark it, went out of bounds. It'll be great field position for the Orioles again. Looks like at the 43.
The bleachers, they're so excited, they're pulling apart the stadium.
Well, they're trying to fix it.
Well, they are trying to fix it. Got to give them that.
Got to give them credit for that.
Yep.
New quarterback in the game for the Orioles.
Eric Lundstrom.
That is correct. Handoff goes up the middle and no gain on the play.
Of course, the Orioles
bringing all kinds of new bodies in.
The Orioles will be content to run the football here with.
That's Dante Miller, offensive lineman at 6'2", 210, running the football. Pretty sure that was 53, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's in the backfield. He's the fullback.
Strombeck. It's a lot of body. Handoff left side. Out to the midfield. David Hall on the carry this time. It's third and about 3. High formation, they go again to Hall. Left side, first down. To the 43 of Coon Rapids.
The Cardinals really wanted to stop there. Now continues to keep the clock moving and the chains moving as well. Under 7 minutes remaining.
Handoff again to Strombeck, and it's a load to try and bring down.
Yeah, they're just give it to the up back, and he's hitting the hole hard.
220 and agile.
Yeah. Gets a little head of steam.
3 yards.
Gets a little head of steam going. It's tough to bring down.
Lundstrom back under center, hands off to Hall, right side. Strombeck doing a nice job of clearing some space. He picks up about 4 more. It'll be third down.
Cardinals getting some substitution in on defense.
Pressure is there. Ball is thrown too high, far side, intended for Carl Calvert. Grant Tardif, the intended receiver.
So at 4th and 4. They will go for it.
Lundstrom bobbled it a little bit, able to hand it off to Hall, right side, and Hall will have the first down inside the 30.
They're doing a nice job of just controlling the pace on the ground. moving the chains, moving the clock. We approach 5 minutes.
Just under 5 minutes remaining as they come to the line. 1st and 10 from the Cardinal 30. Handoff goes left side this time to Abraham Kamara. Not a lot there,
no,
maybe a yard.
Defense able to close quickly on that. Nick Urias on the tackle for Coon Rapids.
So on 2nd and 9, Lundstrom back under center. Handoff to Stromback again. He's wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. They didn't let him get that head of steam this time.
They did not fool the defense there. They knew what was coming.
Make it 3rd and 10.
No game, it's a 30.
I think they'll run the ball.
I would recommend it in that situation.
I think they will.
You're not taking much of a gamble.
No. We have 9 on 3rd down for the Orioles.
And again, they leave Kamara as the deep back. He gets the carry, wrapped up, and dropped right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe even lost a yard. And it'll be 4th down.
Oh, they'll run that clock under 3 minutes before they have to get this 4th down play off.
Now I think they'll throw the ball.
Still might run the ball.
I think they're going to throw the ball.
Okay, we'll see what happens.
50-50 chance. Either
yeah, well, that's true.
Either they do or they don't. So, but I'm going to say, yeah, 4th and 11, 4th and 12, they're going to give an opportunity for, they've actually got another quarterback in. This is Jack Tate now. And Jack Tate is going to throw it, and it is going to be complete. And a 1st down.
Yeah, Tate.
Carl Calvert.
He must be the specialist here because he came in for one play and he's going out. Oh, maybe he's staying in at quarterback. A nice grab.
It was a good grab by Calvert. It's a 1st and 10 from the 14. Now I think they'll run the ball.
Yeah.
Although the pass play looked nice, it worked.
It did, and it was the only time they threw the ball on that drive so far.
Handoff again, Kamara, a short gain off the left side, a couple, maybe 3. Second and 8. And the Orioles just doing what they can to take all of the time off the clock and get their 2nd win of the season. And a good one, a costly one.
Yeah, no. Well,
unfortunately for them,
yeah,
a couple of
health-wise.
Yeah, a couple of very, very important pieces to their puzzle. A little bent up in this one. Hopefully they are going to be okay. Same goes for the Cardinals. Definitely did not look good for Jack Sheck as he was carted off.
No, definitely not. We hope he's going to be okay. But yeah, that was a tough one.
Shortly thereafter, his father, one of the coaches, coming down from up top and headed off. We can only presume to get him some further treatment, and we hope he's going to be all right. Pitch goes to Kamara, and he will be dragged down for a loss. It'll be 4th down. And clock down to under 30 seconds. So so they don't need to snap this
No.
ball. And the Cardinals will fall to 0-7.
And they have probably the toughest game of the year coming up next on Wednesday.
Yeah,
against
after
Totino.
a short week.
Yep. Always never good on a short week. You're licking your wounds at this point. But Osseo will get their second win.
That's the end of the game with the score. Osseo 41, Columbus 14. Coon Rapids live next.
And yeah, I think you mentioned it. You know, the short week going into their toughest game of the season, and you know, they were dealt a blow as far as losing Jack Scheck.
Right.
Hopefully, it's not as serious as we fear, but you know, and then you got that confidence issue, and you've got a Herculean task ahead of you.
No question about it, and you know, you came into this this game tonight thinking that you had an opportunity against a team that was 1-5, and the unfortunate thing is that they won't be able to get that first win, and you know, and you never know what happens next week, but it's Totino Grace. Highly unlikely is
that
right.
The Cardinals will be able to get a victory this season for new coach Greg Malling, with Totino on Wednesday, and possibly Totino again to start the playoffs.
Very possible that happens, and that's a tough draw nonetheless.
Here's a look at what we've got coming up for you. We've got soccer semifinals as the Coon Rapids Cardinals travel to take on the #1 seed Centennial Cougars on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday, football at Totino Grace, and then Tuesday the 25th, we could see some volleyball playoffs. So a lot of action, a lot of playoff action coming up here on CTN over the next couple of weeks. We want to thank everybody out there for joining us, continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. For the entire crew, including Howie Shapiro, I'm Joe Young. Say goodnight.